Okay, so it's Saturday, March 5th, 2022. It's a beautiful day, so I spent the morning cleaning the LTD up. I'm thinking for this afternoon, my goal is going to be to convert the dash lights to LED on the instrument cluster, because it's always been pretty dim. And I have some LEDs, I just never got around to doing it yet. But I think that's what we'll do today. So in order to get this instrument cluster out, I'm going to have to take this trim off. There's a little cable thing that always breaks for the indicator. Hopefully it doesn't break. And then, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. After it's out. So first things first, take this trim panel off. Just a couple screws. Supposed to be one there, but there's not. Got one here. And it should just be clipped. There we go. Okay. So that's out. 4 Phillips screws holding it in. But first I got to get to that cable, which I believe I'll have to take this off. Well, I might have to take the column covers off. I don't remember, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's right in there. So I'll have to take the bottom column cover off to get that undone. So here's the thing for the shift indicator right here. And I find with my luck these things always break when you try to take them off, but we'll see how this one does. I think that's a 7 or an 8 mil. So I'm gonna go grab one and see how I make out. So correction, this is actually a 6 millimeter that holds that on. So wish me luck. So to make this a bit easier, I dropped the front of the column down a bit. Back the bolts off. Give me a bit more room. So now I'm going to see if I can get that unhooked. And surprisingly enough, she made it out alive. It's actually still really pliable. Normally on these old girls, those things snap off right away as soon as you touch them. But okay. Ford doesn't like to give you much room to get behind here and unhook the speedometer cable and the wires. So I'm going to need 2 hands for that. So I went ahead and pulled the entire dash apart just to try to get enough room to get my hand in behind here to unhook that speedo cable and the wiring. Hopefully now I'll be able to figure something out. So I finally got enough room to get in there. I don't even know if you can see it. You can't. I'll explain how to unhook the speedometer cable once it's out of here and I can show you. Okay, so as you can see, the cluster's out. It's right there. There's a trick to these speedometer cables here. You can see this side sticks out a bit. That side doesn't. All you do is you push that and it releases. But the thing is, getting in there to push it is the hard part. But after that, it's nice and easy. I just had to take apart the whole dash to get in there. But now, take this and I'll get it all, clean it all up. And then we can put some LED bulbs in it. Should make it shine really nice. Okay, so here's the back of the cluster. So all you gotta do is give these a turn, pop them out. You can see your old bulb there. And I'm gonna be putting in, hang on. These guys should really help brighten it up. So then that just slides in place of the original bulb. It's pretty easy. I work at an auto wrecker, so I have an assortment of LED bulbs that I've come across. But I've got them all switched out. One of them was actually burnt out. Not going to worry about the idiot lights or the signal lights or anything like that. Those don't need to be LED. That's fine. But I think now I'll clean up the face of this thing a little bit and to start reinstalling it. Alright, so I got the plastic cover all polished up. Now I can start reinstalling it. Hope it was worth it. I guess I'll have to wait until it gets dark to find out, but I'm sure it'll be a lot better. It was quite the struggle getting that cable for the gear shifter selector back on, but there, it still works. I got most of it put back together, but before I get too carried away, I'm going to go for a quick little spin and make sure the speedo cable's in right. That's out of adjustment. And it is. So I took this cover off I'm going to fix it and to verify all the bulbs are working. And they appear to be. Looks like they should be pretty bright. Well, the sun is setting, so once it gets fully dark we can go out and see how the LED conversion went. I'm sure it's going to be a lot better than it was. But we'll be back with you soon. I'm just watching some Cold War motors, but it's good and dark outside now, so let's go out and see how we made out. I'm going to pause this.
I'm really curious. I've heard of people doing stuff like this.
as you can see, dash is all back together. Keys. Alright, moment of truth. Oh wow, night and day difference. Much better, can actually see it now. Wow. Bring her back out front. Well, there you have it. It was definitely worth it. Anyhow, till next time, stay tuned and we'll see you again.